there's a chance that the holy grail of Pokemon cards may actually be in Australia, which is so exciting.
Pokemon has captured the imagination of children around the world.
Aaron Lester Ellis is a top-tier Pokemon card collector with a very clear goal.
Now, I understand you're hatching a huge plot to broker a transaction for the most expensive Pokemon card in the world. Are you allowed to tell me anything about this?
Look, I can let you in on a couple of little things. One of my friends is thinking about buying it, and it's going to cost about 9.5 million Australian dollars. Some negotiations are taking place.
I am considering selling my one-of-one PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator.
YouTuber Logan Paul bought the coveted card in 2022 for more than $8 million, setting a record for the most expensive Pokemon card ever.
So how much do you think your Pokemon cards are worth?
I'd say the collection at the moment is probably worth in and around 10 million.
10 million?
Yeah. We've got sort of over 1,000 first edition PSA 10 cards, which is the first series and the second series. We're sort of more focused on quality over quantity, right, if you like.
Aaron has dedicated his life to collecting and investing in Pokemon cards. He can still remember the first one he held.
After school one day, I noticed there was a Pokemon card on someone's wet nature strip, face down, and I actually just picked it up and I was so excited. I run back to the car, I'm like, wow, look what I found.
When he was 18, he started to see their investment potential. This was around the time trading cards began to get graded.
Basically, you see a Pokemon card in a slab or in a sealed case, and at the top it's got all the information, what year it was printed, what Pokemon it is, and the all-important grade, where they give it a ranking out of 1 to 10 to determine the condition of the card. When they introduced the grading scale, that is what made them rare, because collectors only want things in the best condition, that Gem Mint 10 condition.
One of Aaron's earliest investments was a mint condition Charizard card from 1999.
I said to my mum, all I have to do is hang on to this card and I will be a millionaire.
Wow.
You know.
And what did you pay for it?
I paid $5,000 for it. At 350 grand, we're well on the way. And I reckon we'll be at the $1 million within sort of 5 to 10 years for sure.
The sale of Pokemon cards boomed during the pandemic. In 2021, eBay reported a 500% increase in sales of Pokemon cards.
How much money is sitting on this table?
Over $1 million.
Right here.
Yeah, I'd say around $1 million, yeah. See how this got a 9? Mint 9? Yeah. This is a Gem Mint 10. So they're both in extremely good condition.
Yeah.
But this card in a Mint 9 is worth about 50,000, and this one a 10, so 350,000. And you probably can't even tell with the naked eye the difference between the two. So getting...
So sorry. There is a $300,000 difference between these two ultimately indistinguishable cards.
Correct. Yeah. Because collectors want a Gem Mint 10.
Can you forgive me for thinking this is bonkers?
Oh, it is bonkers.
Okay,
it is bonkers. You know,
do you think you will cash out?
Some days I think yes. Some days I think stuff it, let's just get out and be done with it now. Some days I think I'll donate it to charity. Some days I think I'm never going to sell it. Yeah. Some days I think, God, how silly am I going to look if it sat at that value for so long and I didn't sell it and then for some reason it dropped. All these things go through your head.
So why are you so conflicted, do you think?
It's wrapped up with promises that I made my parents, wrapped up with my own identity, wrapped up with my business, wrapped up with all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So it's a big question. And ultimately, if someone comes along and makes me a ridiculous offer and I'm at a point in my life where I sort of want to move on, then of course I'll consider it.
Wow. I love that he doesn't consider $10 million a ridiculous offer.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Yeah.
Because it could be 20 or it could be 30.
Okay. The thing that really bucked me up about that is one of my kids collects Pokemon cards.
Oh my God.
And when we just went to Japan, he spent his whole time in the shops and they know so much about them, including that there's a lot of counterfeit ones around.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's why the experts have to give it the...
It's amazing. Like, everyone's worried about their super with Trump's tariffs. It's like, put your money in Pokemon cards. Totally. It's like, I'm not even joking. Like, you should
and also,
on finance at all.
There's no tariff on them.
Well.
What?
This is amazing. So you remember in the story Aaron was trying to broker this most expensive.
Yes.
The update on that. So Logan Paul has verbally accepted the $9.5 million offer for that card.
That card.
So the sale is on verbally.
Unbelievable.
There is a complication though,
Not a
because
tariff.
the import tax on getting that card into Australia would be, this is my rough calculation, about $1.5 million.
What?
Can I just say this? If someone can just put it in their pocket. Just get on the plane,
Just
put it in your pocket.
Pick it up and walk away. Done. You're rich.
Okay, we've solved that.